How's it going? Dalton here with the next episode of Gaming Entertainment Weekly. A lot of stories have passed over the break that we've had between episodes that I don't want to go into, but I will touch on one briefly, which was The Last of Us Part 2 spoilers being leaked online. You definitely want to be wary of all parts of the internet that you venture to until the release date, which is June 19th. Pretty much any leaker and troll out there that can has shared the spoilers on various channels, YouTube channels, social media outlets, wherever you go, comment sections that aren't even related to The Last of Us Part 2, so be wary of that again. Be wary of YouTube videos, PlayStation, and Xbox social media channels in particular, because there are some vengeful trolls that hang out there, and other channels like that. And as the world continues to deal with the COVID-19 virus pandemic, industries are forced to adapt, as I'm sure you're aware. With no E3 set for this year, many publishers are making the decision to hold their own virtual events instead. Microsoft recently held their May Inside Xbox event that teased some of the upcoming games that are coming to the platform later on this year. Alongside with the Xbox Series X. Some of these include Call of the Sea, which is a first-person adventure set in the South Pacific. Lots of puzzles involved with this one, very reminiscent of The Witness, which came out in 2016, is my opinion. Also Chorus, a space shooter that follows the story of an ace pilot and her sentient starfighter. Looks pretty interesting from the trailers. Dirt 5, the next chapter in the long-running off-road racing series. This one will feature Troy Baker and Nolan North, both lending their vocal talents to the story-based career mode, so that's pretty cool. We've also got Scarlet Nexus, which is a weird-looking one, but still looks pretty interesting, and it takes place in the far future. Yuito Sumeragi and his team's psychokinetic powers are the only thing that can stop deranged mutants known as the Others. And this is going to be a third-person melee action game. It definitely looked really interesting, caught my eye, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Swapping genres here to Second Extinction, which is a co-op shooter with dinosaurs where you and up to 2 other players try to survive. Combination, it seems like of Turok and Left 4 Dead, it should fill that void, hopefully. We've also got The Ascent, which is a cyberpunk third-person RPG shooter set amid the collapse of a world-spanning mega corporation, looking very similar to another upcoming cyberpunk game. I'm excited to learn more about that. We've got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is a sequel to the 2004 Gothic action RPG, which is going to be set in Seattle. We've got the next chapter in the Zuka franchise, Like a Dragon, which is a welcome surprise considering that not many Japanese games hit Xbox One. And they showed off some other games as well. One of the things that many people were looking forward to, as well as myself, was a look at Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Shockingly, there was none. They instead opted to show a look at in-engine environments and cinematics, which was kind of confusing. This left many people scratching their heads, including myself. You'd think that an event that's supposed to be a first look at your next-gen hardware would have more gameplay to show off what the console can do. The July event will hopefully shine more light in this area. It's supposed to be a focus more on first-party studios, so we'll have to wait and see on that. One positive thing to note, though, about Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that it will support smart delivery, which basically means that whichever Xbox version you buy, you will be upgraded automatically if you ever upgrade to a better Xbox One console, so keep that in mind. Microsoft also showcased a few of the Series X launch window games that will be headed our way this fall holiday season. Starting things off with Bright Memory Infinite, which is an action-focused first-person shooter, very reminiscent, in my mind, of Mirror's Edge. Lots of wall running, lots of melee action shooting, lots of different stuff going on with this game. It definitely looks interesting. Check out the trailer if you haven't seen it. Also, Madden NFL 21, the next in the Madden series for all you football fans out there. Looks good as usual. Shifting over to a weirder one with Scorn, which is a first-person horror game, apparently been in development since 2014, so that's about 6 years of development on that. Looks really weird. And The Medium, which is a psychological horror game which is set in an abandoned hotel resort where the spirit world is supposedly aiding you in your quest to solve a murder. So lots of stuff all across the board for all of us to enjoy. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got Microsoft's July event, which is right around the corner, that's supposedly going to focus more on their first-party studios and the games that they are making. Microsoft recently acquired several studios, and many people are curious, including myself, of what these games that they're working on may be. Hopefully we'll get some teasers for those games. To mention a few Compulsion games, also Double Fine, In Exile Entertainment, Ninja Theory, not to leave out Obsidian Entertainment, and Playground Games, just to name a few. And that wraps up this episode of Gaming Entertainment Weekly. I'm your host, Dalton. Evans. If you like the video, give it a like,